Welcome everybody. This is a breaking news Periscope. Totally unplanned. This is just happening, so I wanted to give it to you as soon as possible. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Hey Cindy Poe. This is brand new breaking news. This just happened. I was totally unplanned for this, but I wanted to tell you right now to share this with all of the Periscope community out there. The subject is how to trend on Periscope. Just now, a Periscope community manager sent an email out, and on the email, these are some things that have changed. While it is still important to give the hearts to show the broadcaster love and appreciation because of the hearts being faked somewhat, and because those hearts have come out, that is not going to be the analytic that is going to be tracked by Periscope to help you, hello Fred Reggie, to help you move forward in the trending. So the hearts are not going to hurt you, but here's the key that you want to get on this alert. This is a bulletin Periscope, totally unannounced. I just got it 20 seconds ago. I wasn't planning to scope on this, but this is the brand new email that just came out from a Periscope community manager on how to trend on Periscope. So the number one thing is to focus more on your shares, guys. So when we talk about hit that little Periscope man that's down there, right there. Hit the Periscope man and share. That has just become unbelievably much more important than the hearts. So the hearts certainly will encourage the broadcaster, and so we want to encourage any broadcaster so that they can build their confidence and know that they're appreciated and know that people are watching. However, from a standpoint of getting traction with trending on Periscope, the shares have just become a lot more important. Another metric that is much more important as of right now is that your watching time is a metric that they are watching in the algorithms. And so the amount of time that your scopers are actually watching your scopes within a 24-hour period of time is going to extraordinarily expand your ability to trend. And I will go back and recap this in a second. And Fred Reggie is brand spanking new, Cindy Poe. Fred Reggie is somebody that will be putting in an application to join the Perry 10K community. That's at perry10k.com/join, Fred. Okay, so this is breaking news, totally unplanned. The number one thing that the algorithms at Periscope are going to do moving forward is going to be your watching time. Now, here's the key. It's not just the watching time right now in a live Periscope. If your scopes go over to catch, and there are people that are going to watch your replays in that 24-hour period of time, which is going to be something that you as the broadcaster need to articulate as a sense of urgency for those people to watch your broadcast within that 24-hour period of time. The replays at catch are going to count. The second criteria is recency. And recency gets to the point of encouraging broadcasters to be consistent on a daily basis. Hello, love doctor. Barry Selby is in the house. You talk about a relationship expert. Follow Barry Selby, folks. Follow Cindy Poe. That's Cindy, C-Y-N-D-I, Poe. Poe is powerful. You understand? Powerful. She's an unbelievable giver. It's not all about her. She's trying to make a difference. So what's the first criteria? Watching time is now the criteria, not hearts. Hearts, we want to give hearts for the purpose of of reinforcing and re-encouraging our broadcasters, but that is not a metric that's going to count over at Periscope for you to trend. The watching time is paramount. The second one is recency. How frequently you scope within that 24 period of time, 24-hour period of time is critical. So those of you that have taken the Michael Cinquino class, Michael Cinquino, Cinquino, he's a Periscope coach. He's always talked about consistency. And so now consistency is even of a higher paramount importance, to be consistent if you want to trend. Again, the topic is how to trend on Periscope. And so catch is not key as much as 24 hours of Periscope. No, Barry, it actually is. So if people go to the replay, that replay will also be counted as watching time. So the algorithms, to my understanding, is going to count the watching time on catch. The next thing that I have in my notes here is preferred language. Now, what is preferred language? Well, hell, most of you that know me, y'all already realize I don't do a great job because I'm a Cajun man. I don't do a great job even with English, but English is my preferred language. And so these algorithms are going to track based on preferred language. So if you want to speak German, then it will track the preferred language and use that as a criteria. So Cajun is cool, man. Yes, Cajun is fantastic. Il so parti. Me and Fred knows what that means. Maybe some of you other people do too. Okay. So here's the other thing. This is important. This is a game changer, and that's what you're coming to know. My brand is bringing valuable content, and I'm a rookie on Periscope, but I know this is breaking news. This right here, the trending list gets refreshed. Barry, the trending list now is getting refreshed every 24 hours, so you can compete. Okay, if you think you're a little guy and you got some rockin' material and you kick butt, you can rock it, okay? You can rock it right up the algorithms in Periscope so that you can trend. Now, why is it important to trend? You might be sitting there saying, well, trending is not important. Wrong. Okay, here's the thing. You can go from 0 to 1,000 miles per hour in a short period of time on Periscope when people get your message and you go ba-bam, ba-bam. You see, now that was received from a good friend of mine, Catherine Huber. She says ba-bam. Well, in my case, people know that every time I sign off with peace, love, and gumbo. From South Louisiana, the Cajun Rambo. See, that's part of my brand. If you're following Barry Selby, he's the love doctor. Your boy Barry Selby. Oh man, he's got that British accent, and he's almost like the great singer Barry White. Barry White passed away, but he used to be a soul singer over here in the United States. And man, with Barry White, man, you talk about love. Barry White on a Saturday night, girl, whoop whoop, yeah. But that's not the subject. The subject is Periscope. But I digress because I can, and because I'm vulnerable, and because I'm real, and because I'm happy, because a little guy like me can trend even better on Periscope. Okay? Did y'all all follow? I told y'all earlier to follow Cindy Poe. Did y'all all follow Cindy Poe right there? You see right there? Cindy Poe? Man, she can rock your world. If she starts sharing when you're on Periscope, you'll blow up, okay? Follow this advice. If a dumb guy can make it, you can make it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, so now it's time for a little recap. Y'all ready for a recap? All of this is called How to Trend on Periscope because an email just came out from a Periscope community manager on how they recently changed how they are going to have people trend on Periscope. And why, this is what it's about. Why, what's in it for you? What's in it for you is that you can blow up from 0 to 1,000 miles per hour as much faster. But you got to know what the game is. You can't ask me to go play a game and you don't even tell me, am I bringing my glove and a baseball, or should I have a helmet and shoulder pads because we're going to play football? You see, you got to know the game. And so this is what I'm doing right here is I'm helping you know what's a brand new game. The brand new game is hearts are great for the broadcaster, but that's not going to help you trend. What's going to help you trend is beating the heck out of that little white Periscope man right there and sharing, okay? So the share button has just become, I'm talking like 2 minutes ago, it's just become a hell of a lot more important. Now, do you have to listen to me? No. You can just spend a whole lot of time on Periscope and not leverage yourself or monetize your message and do it the hard way, or you can do it the smart way. It's up to you. I'm going to keep on giving you world-class content regardless, okay? Because I'm a giver, all right? So number one is to make sure you're sharing. Number two is watching time. So what that means is, okay, this is brand new. I haven't even thought about this more than 5 minutes, but I'm an outlier, and this is the deal. Okay, if it's about watching time, then sometimes you might have rushed through your periscopes. Oh, I got to get under the 10 minutes. Okay, and there's a place for getting under the 10 minutes. But here's what's changed on the watching time. I think it was yesterday morning. I went into my Periscope broadcast. It was talking about baby boomers that are leaders. I'm a baby boomer. Can you tell? I'm a baby boomer. Baby boomers and how they're getting along with millennials. So my paradigm, because I have been coached by Michael Cinquino, who is one of the best, okay? And so here's the deal. I was going to do like a 10-minute broadcast. But man, the subject of baby boomers having to manage millennials exploded on my broadcast. And so, man, I was getting all kind of questions that was coming up. Yeah, it was a big problem. People wanting to find out more. Isn't that a bad problem, Fred? It's what we crave. So here I was doing the scope, and lo and behold, it went on longer than I wanted, but the number of followers still kept growing, okay? Well, this was yesterday, so I just found out about the Periscope trend. Well, what was happening yesterday is my watching time, the people that was watching me, was a lot higher than my normal scopes. So in a case like that, moving forward with Periscope, I am not saying to be long-winded. If you're long-winded and nobody's watching, okay, then you're not going to trend with watching time. Is everybody following that? Yeah. So if you're on a hot topic and people are asking questions like Love Doctor, man, people are tuning into I'll give you an example of what happens with the Love Doctor. Barry starts a subject. Barry is extremely experienced. Barry is very compelling. So he starts a subject, and maybe old Barry has a question and answer broadcast. Well, when those people are in, hey, Mrs. Klein, welcome. We have Calvin Klein's great-granddaughter on this Periscope right now. Can you believe that? Calvin Klein's great-granddaughter. Whoop, whoop. Can I get a hands up? Yeah, baby. Now, here's the deal. Oh, Barry is doing a question and answer on Periscope. And man, he's got a hot topic, and a lot of people are having relationship issues. Well, in the past, I've always been taught in the past, and I'm talking about the last 30 days, so I'm like 30 days into Periscope, so bear with me, right? I'm certainly not perfect. So now, if Barry goes 30 minutes and he's looking, and the number of people that are staying in the group is still high, now Periscope, with the criteria of watching time being something that will trend, as long as people are compelling and as long as Barry continues to want to share, then now he has an incentive to keep going. It's not about the hearts. Now the hearts will do what? Anybody? What will the hearts do? This is going back and repeating what we said earlier. The hearts will inspire the broadcaster, but the hearts are not going to increase your trending on Periscope as you might have thought or previously been told. And again, for those of you just tuning in, you can always watch this replay at catch.me/MarvinLeBlanc. The topic today is totally spontaneous. I wasn't even going to do a scope on this today. I was actually going to come on and do a scope on random acts of kindness because I'm a little pissed off because there's not enough people out there being kind. There's not enough people giving love. There's not enough people that are giving hugs. And today's World Kindness Day. And so I'm probably going to get amped up on that a little later on. So here's the deal. You need to hit that share button. You need to share this message. Welcome, Party Ferris. Although you're coming in late, this is a very important message. Hey, that Dennis, it's a very important message on how to positively trend on Periscope. It's not my specialty. I'm just giving you breaking news that just came out. So go to catch.me/MarvinLeBlanc, watch this replay, and then base your activities and your discipline habits and strategies based on what Periscope themselves are tracking. So in summary, number one, focus more on the shares and not on the hearts. Number two, it's all about the watching time, how long they are watching. Number three, the sense of urgency of people watching the replay broadcast on Catch is more important than ever. You want them to watch within that 24 hours. Recency, or what I'll call consistency, is now being tracked. And that means that you never allow your bio to have a 0 on your broadcast. That means create the daily habit. For you brand new scopers, you need to be scoping 3 times a day until you get comfortable. Fred Reggie, 3 times a day. Fred, how you hit share is right there at the bottom right side. You see that little Periscope man with the head and his shoulders, and you hit that. And when you hit that, another screen's going to pop up, and it's going to allow you to share that with your followers. Now, Fred, because today is the first day, let's all be patient with Fred, and let's all follow Fred, and Fred will follow you. Because today is Fred's first day at Periscope, okay, he may not have a lot of followers just yet because I just shared it with him a few hours ago. Okay, so welcome, Fred, and thanks for your questions. I also want to apologize to any of you who have put in a question earlier because I was excited and I may not have asked your questions because I wanted to get this content out to you. So now I'm taking a breath. Okay, so if you got a question now.